Get her live, Tim.
Let me see about it. Oh, it's down below. Good afternoon there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Tim, the farming legend, and trucking. We're going to do some more trucking tonight. I hope everybody enjoyed it. I got my friends in here, and they'll be talking to me off and on. So we'll have a good time. I think I still got a piece of a load somewhere. I got to line it up. I know I bought several trucks a while ago. Here's one of them right here.
Throw better bent.
Find me a load.
You paint that thing again? I thought it was purple.
Yeah, I painted it again. I got 5 of them now, Hal.
Yeah?
Yeah. Nobody drives them but me. I got them in that Limo garage. I'll show you. Let me see here. Where's that? Lima and Lemon, I think. Limon, Lyman. See, I got 5. I got 4. I got 5 trucks here. There's that one. Damn hair. Excuse my language, y'all. I bought a Freightliner, Hal.
Yeah?
Yeah, I haven't had a Freightliner. I bought it.
Trying to wreck you now?
Bought a Freightliner. There's one right there. Second one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Got 8 trucks now.
This thing does race better all bent up.
This thing does race better all bent up.
I'm not so sure he didn't purposely wreck me.
I got 9 trucks now. 10 trucks here, Hal.
Yeah.
I'm going to get this one back right here. I think this is the one I've been driving. I believe it is.
They don't give you no windshield tear off or nothing in this thing.
Find out. Oh,
I wonder what happened to Mason. He parked his truck and quit. I had to go to the store and get some beer.
I haven't took no freaking job. Why are they trying to hang a job on me and I ain't never took one? I'm free as a wind. This jackass said I got a Houston. Oh. I don't know what I did now. I dropped the other side. This thing was marred up with mud.
It's raining, it'll clear it up.
Yeah. I know you got to take off.
Ah, what the hell?
What the hell did I do? I went the wrong freaking way. I'll get all this back down here.
Yeah.
Go on, can't see them. I'm gonna turn damn around. Go back. Turn around and get the place. Very easy. Very careful. I believe I got in a hornet's nest here. I can't get out of here. See what that looks like up there. Whoa. Well, we'll find out. legend, and
Hey, Tim, Al, Hippie,
Hey, Humphrey.
how you doing?
What's up, Montana?
Not much.
hey, Humper,
Hey, how you doing, Tim?
I'm in Canada again, believe it or not.
I just got out of there. I was so happy.
Oh, hell, every time I turn around, there's a good load coming up here, and I'm not going to miss it.
Well, I had a good one going from Orlando, Florida, and I'm like, man, that's so good of money, I can't pass that up.
When you go over $300,000, 1,400 miles, I'm gone.
Yeah, mine wasn't that good, but it's good enough.
I got me
I
some
mean,
more new trucks.
that's good. My thing was, I could have took a load farther for the same amount of money. Is why I took that one to Canada for less and more money.
You watching the string?
I'm sitting right here watching it right now.
Ain't that thing pretty on the side?
Yeah, it is.
I like that green with yellow. I don't like that purple
It is.
boat string though.
Yeah, it needs to be changed.
They won't put it clear.
That's gonna be nice.
I got 10 trucks now. I got 10 trucks that I can drive now. Sitting in the garage.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. That last garage I bought, that limo,
Yeah.
I couldn't get nobody to go to work down there. They didn't have no freight down there. So I took and fired them, didn't want to, but I sold the truck, and I kept the garage, and I put my trucks down there now.
Well, that's good.
At least I know where they're at. I still got one sitting in a garage somewhere, and I don't remember where I put it.
Well, that ain't good.
It's not in the garage, it's on the outside of the garage.
I'm sure you'll find it.
Oh, I run across it one day.
I saw something on Instagram today, Tim, that would make you crab at what this guy was doing.
What was he doing?
You know the 10-hour break you gotta take in the evening at night, you know, when you're trucking?
Yeah.
This killed me. He drinks beer for 10 hours.
Good Lord.
He said, and I saw a comment down there, he said, my accountant, I think he called it, is gonna crab when he sees how much beer I can drink in 10 hours. I said, you don't need to be drinking beer.
Not driving.
Especially. I said, just your 10-hour break, you're supposed to be sleeping. Not out at the bar drinking beer.
Hell, he's gonna be coming back to work drunk.
I said, you don't need to be driving an 18-wheeler truck. That ain't good. And he said it was because of the E-law was killing him with all the sets.
Well, he better get it right, because if they catch him driving and drinking, he won't have no damn license.
Oh, he wasn't drinking and driving, but drinking on his 10-hour break.
They could do something about that too.
Yeah.
That's funny, Tim.
Yeah, that's what I thought, Al. He was in a bar drinking beer.
Well,
No, I'm talking about this thing Tim Hamlet put in Discord.
Montana,
Yeah.
as long as he gives them 4 hours to clear up, ain't nothing they can do about it.
He said 10 hours. He said my account is gonna crap when he sees how much beer I can drink in 10 hours.
He won't drink very damn much, I guarantee you that. And he'll get drunk.
I said, buddy, I hope you drive safe in the morning.
If he'll get drunk and pass out, he'll be ready to go when he wakes up. If we get it 4 hours.
Like, I don't think I'd be drinking on my 10-hour break.
I haul from Anheuser-Busch down there in Jacksonville, Florida.
Yeah.
And they would let us go into the brewery and drink as long as we give them our keys and we sit for 4 hours. They said we'd go in there and drink ourselves silly as long as we had 4 hours before we got back out on the road.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about drinking and then sleeping maybe an hour.
Crazy son of a bitch. Excuse my language, y'all, but he just pulled right out on me, bastard.
Yeah.
He seen me turn out. Now they're a bit damaged, that plane trailer, both of them probably. Oh, the idiot.
Fair warning says burning rod on the window.
That's sunshine. How you doing, fair warning? No, it's still sprinkling. A little bit.
But yeah, I hauled a load of, I forget what it was. It was a tanker anyway, from Orlando, Florida to somewhere in Canada. I forget where now. About 300 miles into Canada.
Have you run into that mountain yet?
I hadn't been through Colorado yet. Nope.
Denver, Colorado, we're outside of Denver on 76 is where it's at.
76. I've been through Denver, but not on 76.
Well, you better not go out there if you ain't we're climbing that hill with a load.
I hadn't been down there on 76 yet. I don't think I've ever been on 76.
I believe what it was, my rear end wasn't enough to take care of it.
Oh, Adam says, wish I had ATS so I could join y'all.
You can't join us, Bubba. You just have to get out there and run it yourself.
Yeah, get out there and run the highways of America and Canada.
Yeah,
Outlawing.
Just like I'm a dog.
Yeah,
No, I'm not outlawing. I'm talking about me.
Yeah.
The outlaw is talking.
Yep. He's right, Adam. It would be me. I'm pretty much the guy that does the speeding in this group.
He does the crazy damn thing.
I'm always doing something illegal. I don't run legal. I'm always doing something illegal. Oh, fair warning, I missed it, but fair warning said good. I meant the wipers, laugh out loud.
But I still have a little bit of water on.
Oh man, you wanna see some outlawing now? I'm your guy. I don't run legal. About 80 miles an hour and a 70 is what I do.
Well, I'm in Dryden.
If you want to stay legal and do stuff the right way, you might want to stay with Tim. Talk to him. He'll tell you what you should and shouldn't be doing.
And why do I do that?
Because you did it in real life and you ain't gonna do it no different in here. Adam says,
freaking years of it.
Adam says nothing wrong with outlaw life as long as you don't get caught. Laugh out loud. See, he's right with me, Tim. As long as you don't get caught.
Yeah, but you do get caught.
not that much.
It's just in real life, your life would be gone. And you know it, and I know it.
Yeah. I gotta turn this fan down a notch.
I got double Walmart trailers on now. On now. Going to Louisville. Dryden, Ontario.
Sorry, I had to turn that fan down a notch. It was freezing me out in here.
I ain't even got mine on.
I always have my fan on.
I need it don't get this smoke out of my eyes when I take a puff.
Yeah. Even Adam's saying there ain't nothing wrong with outlawing.
I ain't
As
worried
long as
about
you
what
don't.
Adam said. He's doing like you do.
See, he's just doing what he does
Outlaw
best.
is against the law, and I'm not going to break it.
You won't even break it a little bit.
I am not going to break it.
Adam says, "What's your home 20 outlaw?" What does that mean?
Oklahoma.
Yeah, Oklahoma would be right. Tim is going to be coming in out of Alabama. Adam, what's your home 20? Yeah, I mean, he's from Oklahoma too. Yeah, he knows what it's like to live in this hot, frickin' humid state. It's always hot here in the summertime.
Supposed to be.
It's 130 degrees out here. And the humidity, it's probably 200. Maybe not that hot, but it sure feels like it.
Alright, I'll make it with the double.
Oh, I knew you would.
Good work. Oh boy. That car cost me $13,900.
Do you live in Oklahoma, Adam, or? Oh, Adam says that's the truth.
Yeah. Sucker cost me $13,661. Right down the road.
Yep.
It's always when I get close.
Oh, Adam lives in Oklahoma these days. That's good. And wherever you are, hello. We in the same state. Adam knows what it's like when it rains here in the middle of June or July or even May. August and September, and humidity spikes up to 100%. It's been a nice weekend here in Oklahoma, though.
Oh yeah.
Yep, that's true, Dead Nation. Yeah, that seems about right, Adam. One day it can be 60 degrees and sunny, and another it could be 20 degrees and freezing.
What the Sam hell? There are no contracts. I didn't want a contract. I wanted freight.
And raining and everything else. You know how it goes, Adam.
Oh no. Going to reverse.
No friggin' snow here either, hardly. Love snow, but we don't get any.
Ain't no way I'm gonna go from California to no dang Ontario. I'm in Ontario, you idiot. Somewhere up here. I'm in Dryden, you dipsticks. British Columbia.
Adam, that's right. I'm wearing shorts today and jeans tomorrow. I wear jeans every day in the winter, so.
Dryden, Yuma, Arizona. Oh, there ain't no good loads on here, that's for sure.
Might have to take what you can get.
I'd be ready in California with another double. How far is that? Oh, 2,100 miles. Let's go to Arizona.
I'm not much for California.
How can it be 2,100 miles to Redding, California, and go from here to Sierra Vista, and it's still 2,100 miles? How can that be?
Don't know.
That can't be. That ain't right. Because Redding, California is way up there in the corner. Oh, I see what they're doing now. They're going across the map a little different. Go back to Dryden, British Columbia. It's just 1,500 miles. Oh, dang it. Why did I do that for? Go back up in here. Ontario. Oh, Fort Nelson, British Columbia. Way up the road. Just about 1,500 miles.
Adam, I'm not going to say where I live in Oklahoma. I'll just say I live in Oklahoma.
I don't believe I'm going to bring nothing out of here. I think I'm going to go to Florida. Ooh-wee, deputy dog. We got 97 garages now. There's the Pensacola.
You got more garages than I do.
Pensacola. I'm going to go deeper in. Let's see what we got in California and Pensacola. I'm about ready to call it quits. I know I've only been on 31 minutes this time, but I was on 4 hours, 5 hours last time.
You've been running hard this weekend, Tim.
I know, and I'm getting tired too. I mean, phew, I'm wore out.
Adam says I'm even totally going to either get my Class A, C, D, L, or an online degree.
Online ain't gonna do you no good. Has to be hands-on. Oh.
Dead Nation says doing it overnight, Tim.
Huh?
Dead Nation says doing it overtime, Tim.
No,
HH.
I'm fixing to go to bed, Dead Nation.
Well, Adam, it's good to see you. I don't think I've ever seen you in here. It'd be the first time for me. Dead
Yeah,
Nation says,
good to see you, Adam. I'll talk to y'all later.
Dead Nation says, haha, I'll always try to catch up with you, Tim.
I know that, Dead Nation, but I've been on all day. I just took a break from it when I went into the race, and I
Yeah,
come
Adam,
back out. And I know it's 30 minutes, but 35 minutes, but I've been on all day.
but Adam Robertson, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. I'm usually always in here with Tim. A lot of the time, I spend a lot of time with him.
Dead Nation does too.
Yeah, mainly everybody in here spends a lot of time with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss Kathy and them tonight.
Yeah,
She gets on about 12 o'clock. I'm gonna miss her because I'm gonna be in bed. I'm gonna go.
I see you had a lady up here talking to you earlier today, Tim, about 9:30.
Oh yeah. You hear
And
what
she looks good too.
Did you hear what she said?
Just hey Bill, hey Tim, hey Billy, hey Tim.
No. She said, "Hello there, you sexy looking thing."
Did she? I didn't see that one. I didn't see that one.
Yeah, what she said.
This lady's good looking. She's a pretty good looking lady. Now you gotta give her that. You might have a crush on her.
Oh, I'm getting more and more women on here every day. Oh.
Adam says I'm just learning this, but I'm getting ready for bed. Got to get up early. Already subscribed and liked. Well,
I appreciate it, Adam. I do. I really do, buddy. I'll be back on in the morning sometime. May not be. It'll probably be about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, but I'll get
Dead
on back
Nation.
in the morning. Hey Nancy, how you doing?
Dead Nation says, yeah, got some reset. Understand him. Yeah, get some reset. I understand. Then Dead Nation says, oh man, Tim, getting it all.
Yeah.
Get too much friggin' reading too fast here is a problem. I'm sorry.
Man, I'm telling you. I've been up too many hours.
You'd think I would, by the way I'm reading. I'm just trying to keep up with them.
I appreciate it too.
I mean, I'm sorry I'm reading it, some of it wrong. I'm just trying to keep up with them, not fall behind and making them mad. Trying to keep up.
We're just right here in the garage.
I'm just sitting here jamming gears, trying to keep up, you know. Yeah, you're getting more women, Tim.
I know it.
Before you know it, you'll have a crush. Then you'll have a date. I mean, you already got one in your truck. I mean, now you're broadcasting. I mean, god dang.
I got so many hours involved. Hey, look! They're gonna let me fix my truck in the shop. Look!
That's good.
Oh man.
Adam says I've been trying to get out of the Milton field for 5 years or so.
I can't
Then
believe
Dead Nation.
they're gonna let
Then
me
Dead
work
Nation.
with my truck.
Then Dead Nation says too much fast typing. Laugh out loud. Thanks for reading it. You're welcome, Dead Nation. Just trying to keep them. Don't want to make anybody mad.
I'll be damned. I can't believe they started where they can work in their own truck. That's all right. Let me see what I got and I missed. I got smoke, route, cabin reflector.
That's a nice truck.
Yeah,
I like it.
that's at $378.
I'm thinking about getting that thing.
Yeah. Well, only thing is, Caterpillar only makes a 500.
I gotta get away from my flat top, and that's a hard thing to do for me.
Yeah, this here
I love my flat.
This is a stand up right here.
I'm just
Mine is it got the 750 Cummins in it.
only thing I don't like about flat top sleepers in real life is when you stand up, you'd probably bang your head.
Ain't no damn probably to it. You can't stand up in it anyway.
No, you got to kind of bend down.
over, yeah.
Or get on your knees and crawl.
That's about the best thing to do. I got a 750 Cummins, and it sounds wicked.
Oh, Adam says I'm a Caterfieldman.
Well, I might be too, but when you ain't got one to put on it, you got to get what you can get.
I'm having a hard time reading half of this. In Oklahoma and Arkansas.
Damn, that thing done rolled down on me there. I don't know why it does that.
Never been to Arkansas, Tim.
You ain't?
I've never been to Arkansas. Nope. Been through Missouri and all that, but never been to Arkansas.
You're a certified nursing assistant in Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Arkansas.
I've never been to Arkansas. I remember Mom and Dad went earlier this summer over to Arkansas, and that was funny, I thought. He asked her, "Do you want to go to the scenic route?" And she said yes. So he had her waving through the mountains at about 80 miles an hour.
Yeah. Where did you go, Nancy?
Like
Where did Nancy go?
And she said, when they got back home, she said, I didn't like it when he was driving 80 miles an hour through those mountains.
Hell no, it's scary.
But it didn't make nothing to him. He's done it so much that it doesn't bother him. Nancy says here.
One mistake is all it takes, brother.
But he's been through those mountains with semis and all kinds of stuff.
I know that.
So going through it in a little car didn't bother him.
I know that, but one mistake's all it takes. That's all it takes.
Yeah.
One mistake. And hope you don't never get that mistake.
Ain't really mountains over there. I mean,
where?
From what I've heard. Arkansas.
No, they ain't much over there.
I mean, there's some, but they ain't big mountains like you could get into.
You get over into California, buddy, you get in some big ones.
Yeah, in Denver. Yep. Or Colorado, I mean.
Colorado, Denver. You get out around where Kathy lives out there, there's some cotton picking mountains out there, too.
Yeah, but I think Kentucky's got them.
Yeah, Kentucky got some mountains. North Carolina.
They got the Blue Ridge Mountains, don't they?
South Carolina got them. North Carolina.
Yeah. Canada.
Tennessee got a hell of a mountain, too.
Yeah, that Jellicoe.
Jellicoe Mountain is a huge mountain, buddy. I've been up and down that thing so many times I can't even count them on my fingers and feet. That's how much I've been over that damn thing.
You've probably been over it so many times you don't even pay attention when you go over it.
Can't even remember how many times I've been over that mountain, and I can't count them, and don't even faze me anymore. I know when I top that mountain, I know where I'm gonna be when I hit the bottom. So
Adam says Idaho, Wyoming, Montana, Washington.
Yeah, Washington, but we got one in California that will rip the hide off your ass and ball if you make a mistake.
And then Dead Nation said huge mountains. Or But yeah, I've never been in any real mountain.
We got one here in Denver, Colorado too. You don't
Have you
believe
ever
me?
been down that?
If you don't believe me, go to Denver and go 76 East and see if you don't see it.
Yeah. Have you ever been down Wolf Creek Pass?
Yes.
From what I heard, that's a mess and hard.
You got the black the black path, South Path or something like that. It's black path. That's in California. Twin Gaps. That's a bad mountain. Twin Gaps. And what was that? There was another one. And I can't remember now. You had to go up it in stages or you couldn't get up it.
Yeah.
They weren't no driving straight up that mountain. You had to go up and then back and zigzag all the way up it. That's Twin Gaps. You get loose on that. You get loose on that one, you dead.
But you've been down most of those mountains so much until you probably wouldn't even know it if you went up it now. You've been up and down them and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
You could probably go down it blindfolded.
I've been all over Texas. I've been on all the ferry boats. That's what's awesome when you got your truck set. You sitting leaning up against your truck, the fender of your truck, and you're looking out at the ocean.
I bet that's cool.
That is cool, man. I had my truck behind me. I was leaning against it, and I was watching all these damn seagulls trying to get bread and stuff from people off of the trolley, whatever you want to call it. Oh, I just back in, I don't know what year it was that the hurricane hit down there at Galveston. I had just got on the daggone ferry. The last chance to get on the ferry, I got it. I got to the other end. It took us about 15 minutes to get everything off of the ferry, and he closed it down. I got in my truck. I pulled out, and I got in Houston. I was in Houston, Texas when that hurricane hit Galveston. And if I hadn't got on that ferry, I'd have been right in the middle of it. Because that's where I was at in Galveston.
Yeah.
Just got on the ferry. And I heard on the radio how it was tearing Galveston up. And I never would probably never made it because I'd have been, out in the open.
Yeah.
I'd have found me somewhere to get, but it destroyed Galveston, Texas. It killed a bunch of people out there that day too. But that's what it is. I made it.
Yeah, that's good.
I made it through several big storms. I was up in Missouri when a tornado hit up there in Missouri, and I just left the truck stop. They said it was going to be bad, and they said it was a tornado close by. And I said, well, I better get my butt out of here and get on up yonder and get out of this weather. Well, I got out there on the interstate, and lo and behold, just as soon as I left that truck stop, it hit.
Nancy said, farming truck sim babe.
Yeah, I'm a babe, all right. I'm a big old ugly babe. Just kidding, Nancy, but I am ugly. Montana, that day I left the truck stop out there in Missouri going up to Kansas City. I just got back out on the highway when it hit the truck stop. I probably wasn't 5,000 feet from it. I felt the draft off of it, and that's how close I was.
That's too close for
Well,
me.
I got on up the road, and I didn't think nothing else about it. I said a prayer for them people back there, you know, and I said, Lord, take care of them because they going to need it because I seen it hit. And I just took my time, buddy. It caught up with me, and it got my trailer, and it started whooping my trailer back and forth. I said, no, this ain't going to happen. I had a big motor. I pushed that baby down, and I pulled out of that thing. I run off and left it. I came back that evening, and there was about $1 billion worth of damage done there, right there at that truck stop around. It destroyed that truck stop, and it killed some people there too. I hated that.
That's bad.
And it destroyed some homes across the street from it, and behind it, almost $1 billion worth of damage in 5 minutes.
Dead Nation said, "Good thing you made it, Tim."
Yeah, that ain't the only time. I got out of that hurricane down there in Galveston that day, and I was coming from Little Rock, Arkansas, on Interstate 40, and
Yeah.
there was one hit behind me there, and it got the trailer truck was behind me. I mean, he was right behind me, about almost 500 or 600 feet behind me, and it got him. I said, "Oh Lord!" I seen boards flying. He had on a flatbed with lumber on it,
Yeah.
and I seen boards flying every way. I said, "Oh my God, that got him!" And I didn't look. I didn't see no tractor moving or nothing, but I pushed it on down, but it was coming, and it almost got me. Before I knew what was going on behind me,
Zach said, "Hey, Tim," or said Tim.
hey, Zach. Before I knew what was going on, it hit that truck behind me, and I was looking in my mirror, and before I could push it down and get out of its way, it done left him, was coming my way up the interstate. I barely did get out of that one, but I pushed that big motor down, and it got on out of there. That thing would go when you wanted it to.
Yeah, that's good.
And I thank the good Lord I had that truck, because that truck had a good motor in it. And when you got ready to go, it would go. I tell you what, Montana, I could be running 55, 60, 70 mile an hour in that truck on the interstate.
Yeah.
Shove that thing down to the floor, and it'd pull you back in the seat. Now,
That's good motor.
that's what kind of power I had.
Cummins?
No, I had a cat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good.
That was a company truck.
Dead Nation said you might been protected by a grace angel.
I
How do
had
you
the
read that?
guardian angel with me. That's what you call them, guardian angel. Sure, I had a guardian
Guardian
angel.
angel.
Everybody's got a guardian angel. I've been lucky all my life, I guess, out there.
Luckier than I would have been.
I've seen people get killed on the highway. I've seen people get killed in car wrecks, truck wrecks. I've seen tornadoes blow people away. I've seen hurricanes hit down there in Florida. It's just life. I was just in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, you're luckier than I would have ever been.
I was down in Slidell, Louisiana, one Friday evening, and the truck strike started about 3:30 that evening. They wanted us to pull the trucks in Slidell and wait till the truck stopped. Truck strike was over. That was the guy that started the strike, and they meant business. Them people will kill you. And he said, "Do I have any problem with y'all parking?" I nope. Mine will be parked right down here as soon as I get fuel in it. I fueled it up and put it down there and park it. My friend, he lived probably about 2 miles from me where we lived, and his name was Terry. He had a wife and 3 kids at home. And he asked the guy there that was, with the strike people, he asked, would it be all right if he's just going home? He's not got nothing on, he's just wanting to go home.
Yeah.
And that guy told him, sure, said, I'll radio up there and tell them what you're driving, and they'll let you through. You just going home. He said, you ain't got nothing on, you done showed me that. So Terry, he told me, he shook hands with me. He said, I'll see you at home, Tim. I said, all right, Terry. 5 miles down the road, they killed him.
What?
Yes, sir. They shot him. Shot him in through the damn door.
I thought they radioed to him and tell him not to do that.
Them crazy. They don't care, man. He didn't radio them no more than you fly.
I don't get that. If he said he's going to do something, he should have done it.
They were sitting on a bank when he came by, and they shot through his door and killed him. Him with a wife and 3 kids at home.
That's bad.
I called her. I said, Linda, I got some bad news, hon. She said, what is it, Tim? I said, I don't know how to tell you. I said, but the only thing I can say, Terry got killed a while ago in a truck strike. She kidding me, I know. I wished I was. But I told her, I said, look, I'll be home as soon as I can. You tell Jan I'll be home just as soon as this strike's over. And she said, I will. And I said, don't. Honey, I told him not to go. I said, Linda, I told him not to go. Stay with me. No, I got to get home. He got home all right. So I seen that. I went up there and in the car, guy at the truck stop had a pickup truck, and he let me use his pickup truck when I heard it on the radio. And I went up there, and he was still sitting in the truck. He bled to death right there. They wouldn't let nobody hit him.
I don't get that. Why they wouldn't let nobody help him.
Oh boy, I gave him a piece of my mind when I got up there too.
Nancy says, hurry up and play, please.
I am fixing to go to bed, Nancy.
And Dead Nation says, laugh out loud.
I've done cut my truck off. I'm going to bed. I'm just talking to y'all now and telling y'all how I narrowly escaped death.
That's bad.
Yeah, when they shot him, it really got under my skin, man. A man lose his life because he wanted to go home and be with his kids and wife.
Well, you weren't that far away. I'd have just waited if I were him.
I told him, I said, Terry, don't go no damn where, man. Stay right here with me, and we'll be home in the morning. No, I got to go tonight. And then he got to asking questions. Sure, they told him that, but they didn't nobody call.
Yeah.
I told him, after he told him, I said, Terry, don't do it. I've seen too many people get killed out here during the strike. Don't go. He wouldn't listen.
I would said, well, we're not that far from home. After this is over, we can go. We'd be there in no time at all.
Well, I'll tell you what I started to do.
What?
I started to make him not go. Because I know them people will kill you. But I let him use his own judgment,
I
wished I had him now.
I'm gonna hide this from Nancy because it's got some bad language in it. Yeah, there we go. Somebody. Oh, gamer deleted. Thank you.
What was it?
It said something something I'm not gonna tell you. It's mother figure about something.
Nancy.
Only it wasn't mother figure.
I know.
Adam says good night. Dead Nation says good night.
Good night, Adam. Good night, Dead Nation. Good night, Nancy. I'm picking turn it off. I have been up all night and all day, and I about had it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have let him go on. I mean,
well,
because it's
Montana, only way I could have done that was whooped his ass. That's the only way I could have stopped it. And I didn't want to hit him. But I wished I had him now.
Tim,
what
are you doing?
I'm picking.
Ain't that far from home if you're in Louisiana.
No, I was picking to go to bed. I've been up all night and all day.
But I mean, you ain't that far away from home, you know.
I don't know. We wasn't about a 4-hour drive from home, 4.5 hours.
Don't know how to read that name, Nell. Deed. Good night.
Good night, Dead
John
Nation.
Boy. Good night, Mang Yelly.
John Boy. Good night. I promise you I'll be on tomorrow.
No.
Jim Bob. I heard you.
Jim Bob.
All right, I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna cut it
I'll
off.
talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh Lord.
Just wish that wouldn't have happened that night there in Louisiana.
Oh,
Only been 4 hours.
Oh, I had it too, cause I had to live beside it, man. It was awful.
Been only 4 hours away from home, and I would have just waited around with you if I were him.
It was more than 4 hours. It's about 6 hours from home, but
still ain't that far.
No, he should have stayed. He'd still been living, maybe. All right, good night, y'all. I'm gonna cut that live stream off, that live chat, and I am picking to go to bed.